Okay, so it seems like the tables have turned in terms of the Ironmouse situation, and I do think it's pretty funny because recently I've been annoying a lot of the kind of, I guess, Rakai community, and it is all over this recent clip which we obviously looked at of Rakai pointing out Ironmouse in a Mr. Beast challenge list, right? And I do think, obviously, you know, it was a little bit weird. He just like paused on her name and just kind of looked at the chat. Obviously, we looked at this in the last video if you guys want to go look at that. But yeah, he literally just stared at the screen for a couple of seconds and then carried on reading out the list. And obviously, it was to imply, obviously, the past that those two have had. And, the harassment that Ironmouse has been getting has, you know, been a lot from, you know, his community and Ray's community who have been kind of going after her. But obviously, one of the things that they have been doing is going after Ironmouse's music and her Spotify, which took down their song "Cry for Me," which was being clowned on over on places like TikTok and stuff like that. People were making fun of it. And she says, "Don't worry, guys, Cry for Me is back," and it seems like it is actually back now. So you can actually go listen to it. Again, it might get taken down again. It has been taken down like 3 times now. It seems like these people won't let up, and they just want to be miserable and take down other people's work from places like Spotify, right? But the place where the tables have turned is in terms of the reaction to the recent stuff with the Rakai clip, right? Obviously, I made a video and talking about it all, and also I made a tweet talking about it all, saying Ironmouse is still being harassed over the last situation with Rakai because his childish fans can't seem to hold themselves back from doing things like taking over a Spotify and using pictures of innocent girls claiming it's her. This dude never learns. And obviously, some people responded to this, including this person here, saying, "See now, making a deal out of a pause and being confused about something is quite tragic. It's a reaction. Leave it at that. He's allowed to feel how he feels, just like Ironmouse is allowed to feel how she does." So what we're saying here is that he's allowed to feel what he feels. Now, if you guys have, been keeping up with the drama, one of the big things that a lot of these fans have been going after Ironmouse for and harassing her for the past month or so is her feelings. She talked about how she felt uncomfortable with her interaction with Rakai and Ray at the Stream Awards, which again is totally normal. You can feel uncomfortable with that, especially considering their past of, harassment towards Ironmouse, especially during the Kai Sanat subathon, where they were, obviously dogging on her due to the fact of her beating his sub record. And Kai actually had to go and put a stop to that. Kai was the sensible one. Kai, I don't have anything against Kai because he actually, said, "Hey guys, let's not do this. That's just weird." And obviously the chat kind of shut up. But the people that still continued to do it and the people that instigated it in the first place were people like Ray and Rakai and their community, and they were going after her, right? And these same people were saying to Ironmouse that she is not allowed to feel uncomfortable with her interactions with them, that she is behind a screen and that she shouldn't be shaking, and that she's allowed to she's not allowed to feel that way because she's behind a screen. That's essentially what they have been saying, right? But as soon as it's for Kai and he has to explain his feelings or whatever, people say it's just a reaction, leave it at that, he can feel how he feels. So apparently the thing that you were attacking Ironmouse for, Rakai's allowed to do, but Ironmouse isn't. I find it incredibly funny, right? And obviously I followed up with another tweet saying how the tables are turned, seeing many people saying Rakai's allowed to feel what he feels like towards Ironmouse, and that it's just a reaction. Wasn't this the exact same thing you were going after Ironmouse for? Rules for thee, but not for me. And obviously, yeah, that is 100% true, because it is one of these things where they have been attacking her and attacking her and attacking her for her feelings, right? They've been getting mad over her feelings. And for some reason, as soon as, someone in the VTubing space goes after his feelings, I was like, "Oh no, you can't do that. You can't go after his feelings. They're just feelings. Like, what are you doing?" But as soon as there's Ironmouse, it's like, "Oh no, it's okay because, we hate her. And so we're allowed to do it." Like, that's the kind of logic that these people are bringing in here. And it shows you how childish these people are and how stupid they are. They have no kind of coordination in this kind of thing. And if you want another further look at how stupid these people are, this person here saying, "I just reported your YouTube and pretty much anything I can see of yours every time I see this post in my feed. You're abhorrently annoying." He's like, "Okay, you can find me annoying if you want to. There is a very, very big block button, which you can press. It's pretty easy, right? But obviously he decided to, yeah, report me. And I said, just imagine being that miserable. And obviously, as soon as he saw the amount of likes that he got, he started folding pretty hard, saying, "I'll be honest, I don't even care to do that. It was just funny. Like, but I do find you annoying though." Like, huh? Like, I don't know why people are liking this, agreeing. I was just kidding. I'm gonna report everyone. Like, he folded so hard as soon as he saw how many people, you know, saw how miserable and I guess horrible these people are, right? And, you know, people said, truthfully, I want to know what the hype behind Rakai is. So, like I've been saying, the hate is forced. The internet doesn't believe in justice. They just hate who they choose, whether they're innocent or not. Saying, come on, Kaza, you already know. Do as I say, not as I do is peak mentality, which obviously, yeah, is true. And I did just kind of find it wild that these Rakai fans or people even, you know, trying to defend Rakai, not even necessarily fans of him, were trying to say like, oh, but that's just his feelings, but that's just, you know, no one's going to care about his feelings if you have been going after someone else's feelings. Like, sure, if he respected how Ironmouse felt and said, you know, oh, it's okay for her to be uncomfortable, stop attacking her over this, then sure, I'd be like, okay, fine, he's allowed to feel that way about her, and it is just feelings, it is just a reaction. But I think whenever your community has been harassing her for the past month or so, and kind of going after her for this exact same reason, and as soon as it happens to Rakai, you know, apparently, oh, it's just feelings. It's just a reaction. It's just crazy to me. I feel like, you know, these people don't understand what they're really arguing for. Don't really understand, you know, what exactly, you know, they care about. I think it's insane, right? And obviously, yeah, this tweet blew up massively. People have been saying stuff like this, saying he's literally a child. He's 17. What is worse? Is that even when he becomes an adult, he'll literally be the same child he was 5 minutes ago. And yeah, this is something that people have also been trying to claim, especially in this one tweet here, saying stuff like, you know, oh, he's only 17, he's only a child, like why are you going after him? You can't do that. But I'm going to be honest, if there is a child online that is going after people like this, sending harassment to people, I don't care if they're a child. Obviously, yeah, you know, you're going to probably, you know, rein it back in and you're not going to, you know, say some abhorrent stuff towards them. But you're still going to be pretty angry with the fact that they're sending harassment to someone, no matter what, right? It just because they're a child, it doesn't make it okay, right? Just because he is a child doesn't mean that he can just go and do whatever he wants on the internet. Like, huh? Like, are we serious here? Like, can he literally just go and do anything because he's got that pass, right? Like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. He's 17, so he can do it. You know, it's so dumb. It is so dumb. And the thing is as well, you know, the fact that he is 17, you know, he's very, very close to 18. He knows very well much what he is doing, right? Obviously, he is still a child, but he knows what he is doing. He's not stupid. Well, I mean, well, maybe, I don't know. But again, you know, he's not, you know, he knows what he's doing. He knows the harassment that he's sending over there. He's 1 year of 18. It's not like he's suddenly just going to gain like intelligence by the time he hits 18. He knows exactly what he's doing, right? I knew what I was doing whenever I was 17, whenever I was making videos and things like that, right? I think it's crazy that some people try to like kind of say that, right? Like he doesn't know, because again, he fully well does. But I didn't really want to harp on that point for too long because, again, I just don't think it's a very necessary conversation to be having. It's more so the conversation of, yeah, how hypocritical his fan base have been and how hypocritical his defenders have been when obviously, yeah, they've been attacking Ironmouse like this non-stop, and all of a sudden, as soon as Rakai has some things pointed out similarly, like to how Ironmouse did, apparently it's a problem now. Like, I think it is so stupid and it is so crazy. And obviously there's been a ton of reactions as well in terms of the Yoxix clip, and you can see how heavily disliked it was. It's got 456,000 views with 762 likes. That is pretty horrible. That is like the worst ratio I think I've ever seen, right? People saying Ironmouse's name is enough to shiver bros timbers, saying Ironmouse and the Mr. Beast challenge. And yeah, obviously a lot of people have been like saying like, hey, you know, it is like, I think it is obviously like, I don't know how to describe it. Like people, you could expect people to be like, okay, well, how is Ironmouse going to compete in this Mr. Beast challenge? Because again, there's going to be some physical stuff in there. She's not going to be at the event, so why, you know, how is she going to get involved? But I think as well, it does take a little bit of, I guess, understanding and respect to be like, hey, they are going to sort it out. Mr. Beast literally said they were going to sort it out, and as I came up with a couple of examples the other day, like people like Sea-Dog and stuff could also attend the event and maybe bring her with him, right? And do the challenges for her, and maybe they split it between them or just give it to one of their chat members, because as I said, Ironmouse and Sea-Dog, they have a kind of crossover in chat anyways. Like, it doesn't really matter. They've got a pretty similar audience, right? Obviously, you know, not completely the same, but still pretty similar, right? So I do think that is something to consider too, is that there are so many options out there still. It's not like this kind of big thing where it's like, okay, this is impossible, she's just going to be cheating, because, you know, I wouldn't call someone holding her on an iPad or something, or like say Sea-Dog did actually do it, right, if he was going around and doing it, because again, it is still another huge creator getting involved with it, but also adding in Ironmouse into the mix so that she can take part in such a huge challenge like this and just kind of be there, right? Because again, there is still someone competing. It's not unfair because they are competing on her behalf, essentially. But again, I don't know. Maybe they have some other ideas as well. Maybe Mr. Beast has come up with some other things to kind of sort that out. But hey, that's just what my idea is for it. But I thought it was pretty insane how the tables have turned in terms of this kind of stuff. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to share it with you guys because people have been getting very, very annoyed. And I find it just hilarious. Again, you know, people have been, you know, being like, oh, you can't say that. And like getting mad at me. But I've never seen anybody refuting any kind of, you know, answer that I've had, right? I've never seen anybody be like, oh, well, actually, I haven't seen that. It's just like, oh, I don't like you. You're annoying. I'm going to report your account. Like, okay, okay. What do you want me to do about it? Like, but yeah, obviously, that's about all I got for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameSubs, use code CASA, get 10% off again. They got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So, see ya.